Regenerative design is the art and science of enabling people in place to create healthy, whole, resilient socio-ecological systems through working on collaborative abundance rather than competitive scarcity. It is about working with the latent potential in each place to work towards increased health, wholeness and resilience. Working with the people on creating elegant solutions carefully adapted to the biocultural uniqueness of the spaces they inhabit. It is predominantly local and regional in the sense that it works with both the regional and local culture and the limits and opportunities of regional and local ecosystems. It tries to meet the essential needs of local populations by creating vibrant regenerative business ecologies that link businesses in a collaborative endeavor to create, through local production or regional production for regional consumption, the fundamental needs of the local population. But it goes beyond that. Regenerative development in its most audacious is about redesigning the human presence on Earth. From being predominantly destructive and exploitative to being, by and large, regenerative, both socially, ecologically, and economically. This can be done through global collaboration and careful local and regional application. We can share knowledge from region to region. We need to understand that building a regenerative civilization is about helping everybody in their place to do their bit to create regenerative cultures that are carefully adapted to the biocultural uniqueness of the places they inhabit. So regenerative development is not something done by specialists. It is something that we need to bring into schools, into businesses, into public authorities everywhere in order to find a whole systems design approach to achieving Agenda 2030, implementing the Sustainable Development Goals, finding a transformative response to climate change, one example being the Regenerative Development to Reverse Climate Change initiatives of the Commonwealth. We are currently seeing a global revolution of the regeneration rising, of people working in agriculture, in economics, in city design and local community design on regenerative solutions. And we can learn from each other, always remembering that each of those solutions has to be unique to the place, and it has to come out of that place in work with the people of that place. In doing so, we will be able to create a world that is richer and more abundant, with healthier soils, healthier ecosystems, with a protection of biodiversity, and a strategy to not just combat climate change, as it is often called, but to actually go beyond it, to make an opportunity out of this global situation and bring carbon home. Bring it back into the soil, bring it back into biomaterials, bring it back into standing forests, into healthy analog forests that provide the basis of our new circularly focused biomaterials economies. And it is also about healing the relationship between humanity and nature, understanding that we are fundamentally part of nature and depending on it. Taking a book out of the pages from biomimicry and understanding that as human beings we have the capacity to create conditions conducive to life, that we can create richer and more abundant futures if we shift from a mindset that has us focused on competitive advantage and move towards a mindset that shows us that we can create collaborative abundance, not just for all of humanity, but for the community of life as a whole, that we can create a healthier and more productive planet. So I hope you join the regeneration. I'm excited about it. It's happening. It's our chance to respond to the convergent crisis with a transformative innovation response.